Everybody, welcome to the first ever Just Cause 3 live stream. Today we're going to be looking at the game Just Cause 3, obviously, with all its amazingly gloriousness. Sure. Yeah, because that's a word. Anyway, Just Cause 3 is an open world game set. I don't remember when, but it is set in the Mediterranean island nation of. Now in the game there's 3 islands. The island you start off at, Insula Fonte. Then it has Insula Dracon and Insula Strate. I'm completely botching those names. I will admit I try to sound cool at those things like Sirocco, when I'm pretty sure I'm just botching them up. Anyway, we're gonna be heading over to the Galleria, which is this place. The prison of the Galleria has existed in one form or another since the days of Nero. Christians were persecuted here until Constantine, and native Celerosians for centuries. Pirates, fascists, and terrorists have called these halls home till the ends of their days. Now its primary demographic is the Mediterranean revolutionary. Basically, it's a gigantic prison. It's basically the Mediterranean version of So we're heading over here on the fabulous Urga Postolka, I think. And I'm sure you can see, I believe that is one of the other bases way off there in the distance. As we're taking this fairly long flight over there, I'm gonna be talking to you guys about this game. First off, it is a continuation of the games Just Cause 1 and 2 by Square Enix and Avalanche Studios, and it is set in like I said, in the Mediterranean island nation of Medici. And the base of the game is you are playing as Rico Rodriguez, the star of Just Cause 1 and 2 has returned to his home. Rico in the story is, I believe, part of the dictator removal specialists, the DRS or something, I don't know. And has been called in to finally come back home and take down Di Ravello, who is basically, he has taken over. It's Sebastiano Di Ravello. He has taken over Medici and is using his power to mine this basically like super uranium known as bavarium. Bavarium is a highly like explosive and deadly material that can be it is a material found in only Medici, and it, when refined, can become a destructive force to be reckoned with. And so the nations of the world has called in Rico Rodriguez to come bust some skulls up in here and take down Di Ravello. He returns home in the first bit of the game. He returns home after you're getting shot down in his transporting aircraft and ends up teaming up with the local resistance, known as the Rebels, led by Dima, can't remember her last name, a former Diravello scientist who helped pave the way for Bavarium refining practices. Mario Frigo, a childhood friend of Rico Rodriguez, who just so happens to have suddenly decided enough's enough and has started like helping with leading the rebellion, as well as Annika and Tito, a unlikely pair of smuggling bounty hunters who have decided that they ended up getting called in to help out, and have now become sort of partners with Rico. And Sheldon, I'm not sure where they were originally where Sheldon came into play, but I guess he is. It's basically he's the American version. Well, he's the American, like, Rico is Medici's dictator removal specialist. Sheldon, like, part of the government, if that makes sense. He's basically like a CIA operative, but he is very, very out there. He's eccentric, he's headstrong, bashful, but he's also like extremely smart. Don't ever get the thought, if you ever play this game, don't start thinking that Sheldon, not Sebastian. Sheldon is in any way stupid. Turns out he sort of double-crossed the rebellion, but like Medici and the United States had a deal that the United States would always just look the other way whenever Diravello did something. Diravello just did whatever Diravello does, which is, in other words, slaughtering the innocent, just creating hundreds of gigantic, like, earth-shattering weapons, and yeah, just wreaking havoc on anything in the Mediterranean theater. Mediterranean Sea. I was called the ocean, but then I remembered geography. Shout out to Mr. Sattler, who I doubt a lot of people will know, but anyway, yeah. Rico's primary objective is to take over bases and outposts and towns and liberate them in the most American fashion, just shooting everything that is bad and blowing anything that is like helpful to the bad guys. Basically blow up everything, shoot everyone, and whatever survives, grapple it to run it over and just destroy everything. So in other words is, I'd say, American Freedom Simulator. It's also known as Grappling Hook Simulator because, well, you've got a grappling hook in which can attach to about everything, as well as a wingsuit and a parachute. We've also got the Rebels. We also have the regular two-handed weapon, the single-handed pistols, the bazooka type stuff, and then these things to GE64. Yeah, GE64 Bavarian powered mini grenades. So I'm gonna take off from here. Let's see, where should I go? Let's head to here. This is the capital of Medici. I'm just gonna fast travel. Fast travel is a way in which you can just basically teleport from
one place to another place.
From one place to another. Let's go here. It actually is really, I would advise you to go to areas in these green challenge areas. The green challenge, like...
Hey, mind if I take a nap?
Nope.
I'm really tired.
Alright. The green areas here, they're challenges. The steering wheel stands for ground races or sprints or whatever. There are air races, wingsuit courses, boat races, gun training places.
Try.
Stop! And what they do is they unlock these. We have destruction mods, explosive mods, weapons mods, tether mods, wingsuit mods, land vehicle, air vehicle, and sea vehicle mods. There's also these things known as rebel drops, which require beacons. Now, the rebel drops allow you to basically... Give me just 1 second. Anyway, so it allows you to drop in a crate or a vehicle. We have the one-handed vehicle, not one-handed vehicles, one-handed weapons, which include assault rifles, LMGs, and shotguns. There's also pistols, the two-wielding, the regular pistols, the submachine guns, and the exotics, including the CS... Are you joking?
Try.
Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, yeah, so we have the exotics, including the 6-barrel CS-44 Peacebringer and the dual-wielding shotgun U-24 Zabijack, as well as a special, including rocket launchers, the UVK-13, Fire Leech, and Capestone Hydra, grenade launchers, the UPU-210, and the CS Negotiator, as well as sniper rifles like the SoCal and the Archangel, Stupka mortar, the Erga Stupka 210 mortar, and these are they are extremely cool. These are mini FOWs, including the Dionysus PLDSH, which when you shoot it, it shoots at a beam, and then a bomber. Hello, viewer. Jesse, I'm not getting Fortnite.
Try.
Anyway, the Thunderbird, which is a miniature version of the EMP at the Koto Drakan or whatever it was. And then we have vehicles in the categories of motorcycle, off-road, vintage, modern, sports, utility, military, tanks, sea vehicles, helicopters, and planes. I have unlocked all motorcycles, off-road vehicles, all of these. Every single one of the military vehicles, tanks, I've got, I believe, there's only one of these. It's the Squallow X7. It's got all of these helicopters except for this. Although I have this one, which is better.
Oh, man. Take me by the hand.
Just completely ignore him.
Don't ignore me.
Carmen Albatross and all these. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show this baby off. The Incendiaro monster truck. What you do to get these vehicles or drops is you need to stop, please. Anyway, this is the Incendiaro monster truck. But okay, that was an almost indestructible tree. You take one of the beacons. It's in your thingy or whatever, in your rubble drop, and you drop in said vehicles or weapons or whatever. You also have vehicles. You can also obtain upgrades like a boost, and I do not want Fortnite because I am already content and happy with all of the games that I already have.
Yes, I agree with you, Jesse. We should get Fortnite because it's amazing.
Shut up! Not you. Anyway, so you have the boost and then the jump. And I accidentally overshot here. Yes, he can, and so can anybody else who happens to see this, or who will see this. This is the mon. Shut up, Atticus. Let's see, yeah. What is, just gonna go for a drive. Just a nice, happy drive to the country with no distractions or stuff, and take my tire and drive it into the back of this minibus. I trapped the poor dude in between my tires. I set the the lights or whatever flying. Whee! Did you see that? Oh, that was cool. And we can drive civilians or anybody else that you would like off the road. And woohoo! Yeah, we're gonna continue driving down this road and cause as much mayhem as possible, because that's what Just Cause 3 is all about. Destroying everything. Oh dear gosh. Run away! I now have the army after me.
Jesse, Fortnite, I want it, but he won't save my life.
Come in. Is anybody left out there? Damn it.
That, and we'd have to talk to Dad. Anyway, yeah. So it's completely like wreck everybody here. So where should I go? Let's go here. Yes. Dude, why would you say that? Why would you say you have something, do you have something better to do? And and there are other people, after this video, like, is done being live, or whatever, this live stream is done being live, it will still stay up on my channel, which in other words means that those viewers who, like, who weren't able to see the live stream as it was going live, are able to watch it afterwards. And that was a very powerful team. So if you're asking that, you're not just talking to Jesse. Anyway, so we're headed to the gigantic air base known as Griffon. Dumbledore! Dumbledore? Dumbledore! Dumbledore. Dumbledore. Send that person flying. Oh gosh.
It's still Christmas.
I might want to get that checked out, person. Although I really wish that this game were 2 players so that we could have a 2-player live stream, or just 2-player in general.
Yes, and I could.
We might actually end up I might try and get my brother into another live stream. Maybe later today. Or tomorrow. Poor moped. Oh wait, yeah. Oh dang it, I was hoping it would go into the street. As it said, why be stuck in traffic when you could just drive over it? Case in point.
Hey Jesse, are you enjoying this video?
My brother asks Jesse Brambilla, are you enjoying this video? Alright. Cows! Yeah! Oh dear, oh god.
Well, good for you.
Squish the cows! Do you see this? It's just a cow just lying here.
It's dead.
Headshot.
Put Doge on.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have obtained this thing called Doge mod.